We're back with more Bloodborne, and I was thinking about it. I actually forgot an item, so I am going to go get that item really quick, and this will bring us into the next area after this upcoming boss. So we're gonna bold Hunter's Mark out. We have a couple things to do actually. We need to go get the impurity rune on. We need to grab this item. So. So we're gonna warp back and level up because we have a ton of echoes. We have 68,000.
Very well met.
So we're gonna get 20 in skill and then 20 in strength. And then we're gonna get 30 in vitality. We are we do need a little bit more health for this next upcoming area, so we will get that. Oh, perfect. Okay, so yeah, we can upgrade this, and then we can upgrade our flame sprayer, and then we can upgrade our hunter's pistol. That's great. So now that we have our saw spear to +6, we can add a gem. So we can add this fire gem. So what this is actually really nice now. So it turns our entire damage from the saw spear into fire. So it's not good against enemies that are weak to, or that are strong to fire, but there's not really very many of those. And beasts are actually this is basically our beast killer weapon, and beasts are actually really weak to fire. They're weak to fire and they're weak to serrated. So if we can find here, let me see. If we can find a gem that has like any amount of damage, of physical damage that's not percent on it, that would be for the best. So yeah, we can add physical attack. Yeah, so that would actually be very good because any amount of physical attack applies the serrated effect. So that would be good. 3.6. And as far as now, like any of these physical attack percentage gems, they don't really work on the saw spear anymore because of that, because it's all fire. So we can put that in. Do I have anything better? Not yet. All right, so we are now set. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the Forbidden Woods. And I feel like an idiot for not grabbing this. But we're basically gonna go to a whole new area. Kind of tucked away. So we're gonna run past all of this, trigger the trap, kill those enemies. We're gonna skip you. Oh, there's a skitters I missed. And as you can see, the skitters are weak to fire, so now they now this thing does a ridiculous amount of damage to skitters, so they shouldn't ever get away anymore. And these crows are also weak to fire, they're weak to serrated, because they are considered beasts, so yeah, the saw spear basically is now a beast killer. It's really good. Alright, so we're gonna skip all of these enemies. Actually, I went the wrong way. Shit. Alright, never mind. We're gonna come out of this gate. And all these dogs that were in cages before, they're all out of the cages now, so it's a bit more of a dangerous area. And as you can see, we're now one-shotting the dogs with these, the soft spear. So now back here, this area is kind of tucked away. But this will allow us to get to the next area. And there's not really any loot, or I'm sorry, there's one piece of loot, but it's not all that great. You know, it's antidote. We have some antidote already, so. Now this area, this is a poison swamp, because every FromSoft game has to have at least one poison swamp in it. So yeah, that's what this is. So what we can do is we can put on our poison resist set. So Father Gascoigne's set is actually very good for poison resist. So now, as you can see, our poison ticks up quite a bit slower. So first things first, we're going to grab this loot over here. Make sure I have my antidote. And we don't want to fight. This is not what I meant to use. We don't want to fight these guys like in the poison. We really want to like drag them over to here, where we're not getting poisoned constantly. Love that Ludwig's Holy Blade stagger. It's really good. Alright, so now there's another area over here. And then we can hit this guy. Kill him pretty easily. Now there's these, oh my goodness. Now there's these worm things in the in here that are really obnoxious. I am not dying to these things. They're very obnoxious. Where am I at? I am getting turned around. I am not dying. So back here there's a loot. So we can grab this loot, an arcane blood gemstone. And if I'd have remembered that that was triangular, I wouldn't have grabbed it because I never use triangle stuff. Alright, and now we can run away from all of these worms. These bullshit worms. They do a lot of chip damage. They really hurt. And they're very obnoxious. They're very hard to hit. They're very hard to kill. So, in the meantime, what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna aggro this. Yeah, we don't want to. The worms are in the water, so you don't really want to fight them on top of the giant. Alright, perfect. Excellent. Alright, so we have killed the giants. And now we can continue on into this area. Another long ladder brought to you by FromSoft. And this area is actually pretty good. So we can open up this. And if you remember, this is the very first area in the game. So there's the executioner up there. And here's the central Yharnam. So this is Yosefka's clinic right here. So we are making really good progress through this area. So this is really good. So back here, we'll do this now. There is a this is not at all related to the item that I was going to go grab, but we do need to do this anyway. So there's a brain sucker back here, and we really don't want to get hit by him. He will try to grab us, steal our insight. So they kind of hurt, and yeah, having insight stolen is never a fun thing. So we can come up here. And then up here is actually the back of Yosefka's clinic. So we can come into here and kill the crows. So now, let me explain. So there are some celestial enemies wandering around here. And this is actually Yosefka. This is the real Yosefka. She has been basically turned into a celestial. The fake Yosefka has been turning people into celestials, doing these terrible experiments on people. So yeah, this is Yosefka. So what we can do is we can actually kill her. And the reason that we know this is Yosefka is because she gives us a Yosefka's blood vial. Now this thing is pretty fucking good. This is basically a regular blood vial, except it heals a really large amount of it, healing. So we're gonna put this right here. This is like my safety net for dying if I run out of blood vials. That's it. So like a normal blood vial will heal like 25 or 30% of your health, but that thing will heal like 70% of your health. So it's really good. Now this one right here, this is the I believe this is the oh, I'm sorry. This is the suspicious man that's walking around here, and then this one is the beast man that we sent. So he gives us the beast rune. And the suspicious man gives us some pungent blood cocktails. Back here, there's nothing. There's a chest. Normally there would later there's an enemy back here. In a different, if we were doing something different. But if we were to wait on back here, there would be an enemy back here that we would have to kill. But in the meantime, we're actually going to kill. We're going to kill the fake Yosefka, because we have no more NPCs that we need to send to her. So
Moonlit sense. How did you worm your way in here? Very unfortunate. I had such high hopes for you. Well, I won't make any excuses. Would you mind leaving us alone? Things need not change. You'll do the rescuing, and I'll do the saving. But if you refuse to leave... Oh well. I've always wanted to try my hand on a hunter.
Okay. So, we can kill her. I was thinking we actually have to go back to Forbidden Woods again. So we can kill her right now, and she's actually really she's quite a challenge. She will cast a Call Beyond, which is an arcane spell that does a ridiculous amount of damage. She will try to parry us. So she's using the whip, so we can thrust her to death. Yeah, that is the Augur of Abretus, so we're going to use that eventually. And that will do quite a bit of damage. So what she tried to do right there, where we interrupted her, was she tried to cast Call Beyond. So fortunately we were able to stop that before she was able to do that, so that was good. So this is Odin Writhe, what we got from her. So Odin Writhe is actually really good. So visceral attacks restore Quicksilver bullets. So basically what we can do is we can parry something, use our bullet, and then visceral attack, and we will get our bullet back. So it's really useful. And I am so yeah, we can bold Hunter's Mark out. Hopefully this takes us back to the Forbidden Woods. It did. Alright, good. So, we can make our way through here one last time. We're gonna skip all of that. Ow! Oh my goodness. The wrong way. This is also the wrong way. Here we go. This is where we want to be. Alright, so goodness, stop that. So as you can see, we do a significant amount of damage to these guys now because our weapon is fire. So that's good. And here we are going to look for an NPC house. And there's one. Let's kill the dogs before we talk here. Would rather not have any ambushes during the dialogue that we're gonna have with this guy.
The hours of the night are many, and the beasts more than I can count. A veritable hunt unending. Not even death offers solace, and the blood imbibes you. The most frightful fate. Oh my. But I'm willing to do you a kindness. Step lightly round to the right of the great cathedral and see an ancient, shrouded church. The gift of the Godhead will grant you strength. Yes, I'm unquestionably certain.
Alright, so he gives us the tonsil stone. So the tonsil stone is an item. We'll read it soon. Basically, this allows you to get picked up by an enemy, by a certain enemy, an amygdala, and get transported to another area without dying. So normally you'd get picked up by this enemy, and you would die. So this enables us to not die. We will still take frenzy damage, so you have to be topped off, but we won't die as long as we have the tonsil stone in our inventory. So what we're finally going to do is we're finally going to put on the impurity rune. I have been meaning to do this for a while now. So we're gonna level up.
Welcome. Very well then.
So we are at 20 vit and 20 skill and 20 strength. We're at 20 vit as well. So now we're going to do 30 vitality, so more health. And the reason that we're going to 20 and 30 are because these are the soft caps of the game. So basically what a soft cap is the more that you level, put into a stat, you get diminishing returns, and this is the soft cap is where your diminishing returns really start kicking in. So we're gonna skip all of these enemies. Where am I going? I need to go over here. Nope, not here. Not here. I am losing track of my location. Here is where we need to go. So now, as you can see, because we have this impurity rune on, we can now summon another NPC. We are not getting grabbed. So we're going to summon this one. And we can take off of our Gascoigne set and go back to the regular hunter gear. And here we have the Confederate younger Madras twin. And then we have another NPC summon right here. And we can summon Henrique. So we will wait for him. This guy is wearing the Butcher set. So the reason that we're able to summon two people here is because there's actually a... this next boss has 3 enemies in it. It is the Shadows of Yharnam fight. And there are 3 enemies in here. And basically the best way I can describe them are they are beefed up snake men. And they'll like cast magic and shit like that. But there's 3 of them. So instead of getting, gangbanged by 3 people, now we can bring in a team of our own and have a 3v3. So they basically will focus on 2. They'll set aside 2 of them, and then we can go focus on another, and it'll make things significantly easier for us. So what we can do is we can just pick one. So I like to pick the mage, because a mage back here is really annoying. And he likes to cast shit, so if we can kill him before he casts anything, it's like really good. And then after we kill this one, we can go help our buddies to go kill the other 2. We can kind of just get this guy in a corner and bully him, which is really good. So when we get one of them to half health, they will change into snake men, so. And then when we kill one, the other 2 will gain that one's power. So we're gonna help this one out. We're gonna kill Katana Bro here. Katana does a lot of damage, so. It's a 3-on-1 on my side, so it's much better. Alright. So yeah, we basically just made that really easy for us, which is good. So, yeah, we got the Blood Rapture rune from them. Now, the Blood Rapture rune is not one that I normally use. Visceral attacks restore HP plus 200. It's not bad, but generally I don't use enough visceral attacks to really get the benefit out of it. That's generally used for things like during boss fights, and I don't generally do enough visceral attacks for that. So, all right. So Shadows of Yharnam are dead, and we're about at 30 minutes, so that's actually perfect. So we will level up again.
Very well then.
So we're gonna get 20. We're gonna get 30 in Vit, so.
Farewell.
So every point in Vit helps. We still need chunks for those. We can upgrade our Hunter's Pistol to +5, that's good. And I don't think we have any other ones. There's a tier. Physical attack up. Attack versus open foes. Stamina cost. Yeah, nothing really all that useful, so. Alright. Good. So yeah, now that we have the tonsil stone, and now that we've killed the Yharnam shadows of Yharnam, we can now move on to the next area. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll be doing more soon. So thanks.